Hey guys, before the video starts, I just want to take this moment to say that today's episode is brought to you by Slate Chocolate Milk. Slate Milk has partnered up with the Technoid Show to deliver to you guys not only the healthiest chocolate milk money can buy you, but personally the best chocolate milk on the market. Slate is not only lactose free, low on carbs at 1 gram and only 2 grams of sugar, but it's packed with 20 grams of protein for a nice post-workout, and also, as I said before, lactose free. So, I want to take this moment to thank Slate Chocolate Milk for being a part of the Technoid Show. Head on over with the affiliated link in the description. Pick out of one of the 3 flavors they have, either mocha, dark chocolate, or classic as I have, and be on the lookout because they are launching 2 new flavors. Once again, thank you to Slate Chocolate Milk for being a part of the show and for today's episode. Alrighty, the first story, the main story of the day, the iPhone 14 lineup. Now guys, it's been a while since I've done my tech show. I know I've been slacking in the tech show department. I apologize. So apologies if I'm a little rusty, but we're gonna get back to the tech show. So starting it off is the iPhone 14. Now, as you guys know, this iPhone lineup is supposedly going to be the one that shakes everything up. For starters, we've been talking about it since last year. We're only 1 month removed from the reveal, the launch, and everything. And with all the momentum riding on the new iPhone, it only feels natural that a lot of people are excited and just really passionate about this. So it makes total sense that now that we're getting closer, we're hearing more information and kind of solidifying all the rumors we've been hearing. And today we have a new one that not only confirms the color options, but also the storage options, the charging speeds, and also some accessories to come. So taking a first start, as you know, there are a lot of rumors out there, so we're gonna break it down into this one video, and then we'll talk about the next stories. So, the first sketchy rumor that we heard is that apparently Apple is reportedly going to keep the mini phone, that they will release the mini, then the 14 and the 14 Max, when there have been tons of reports saying that it is not happening. So I don't want to spread false information if that is not true or true regardless, but based on Mark Gurman and Ming-Chi Kuo and other analytics, I am going to call BS on that. So let's move right ahead from that rumor. Now, let's talk about the colors. So as you know, every year Apple does brand new colors, and the newest color that everybody's been talking about is, of course, the purple color. Now, according to several reports, it seems that the official lineup of colors will be for the iPhone 14 line, green, purple, blue, black, white, and red. Pink will be replaced with purple, and that is really where we go from there. Now, with the iPhone 14 Pro Max, this is where we get our new color of this new purple take, whatever they're gonna call it. But essentially, it will keep the green color. They will have the purple, silver, gold, and graphite. Now, I just wanna say that even though that is cool, I'm not gonna lie to you, I will miss the blue option. I think the Pacific Blue, the Sierra Blue, I think having the blue in the Pro line is great. So I think most likely Apple's gonna do a spring release where they did with the original purple. So I think that's exactly what they're gonna do. They're gonna replace the color blue or add it back into the lineup when we reach March, when we get into the fall collection. Now personally, I would love to see the midnight color make its way over. That reminds me of the iPhone 5, and I would love to have a midnight color back in my collection. But of course, we'll have to wait and see what Apple decides to do. Maybe they'll do it next year. But anyway, moving on, now let's talk about the always-on display technology. Now, as you know, with iOS 16, we've gotten our hints, we've seen what it will look like, but according to the reports, it says that the always-on display will not only follow the lock screen widgets, but it will make them different by going forward with continuity of not only the lock screen, but that you can also customize and change when you're in the wallpaper setting. So now you can actually make the always-on display a little bit more impact. You can't move the clock, you can't actually change the fonts, but you can change the icons, you can change the battery icon, you can change all those things, and then from there you can just do what you want. Now, this is the most customization that Apple has given their users, so you can bet your bottom dollar that every TikToker in America is going to be posting their best always on display because they did that with widgets. So TikTok generation, Gen Zs, do your thing. Now, let's talk about the charging. According to the reports, all the iPhone 14 models will support the 30-watt fast charging. This is an upgrade from the Apple's 20-watt fast charging on the iPhones. Now, of course, this doesn't go into consideration for MagSafe, but we'll talk about that in just a moment. But taking a look further, it says that while it will start out at 30 watts, as the charging cycle dwindles down, it'll be throttled down to 25 to 27 watts, and then of course we'll go from there. Now again, this is nowhere near any of the fast chargings we've seen from Android smartphone makers, and I feel at this point Apple really is just doing it so slowly. But I will say 30 watts is definitely a lot better than the 18 watt fast charging and 20 watt fast charging. So having the 30 watts as a fast charging option, I'm okay with that. And I actually think that that's a better option because it has more juice to help give better, faster MagSafe performance. Speaking of MagSafe, the iPhone 14s will have stronger magnets, according to the reports, and a new accessory to be launched alongside the new iPhones, which will of course be compatible with the older iPhones, is a new and stronger MagSafe battery pack. Now this one is a little bit of a sketchy rumor because we don't have any information on this, but the rumor claims that it will be a lot bigger, meaning it will have more battery capacity. It will also support the full 15 watts wirelessly because of its bigger internals, and it will be a little bit more heavier. Now, this doesn't sound too out of proportion, but we need more evidence to support this. So I'm gonna place this in a wild card slot, and that's where I'm gonna place that. And then finally, to round it all off, the storage will remain the same, and the prices, as you know, are going to get significantly increased by only $100. So the Pros will start at $1,099, and then the iPhone 14s will be $799 or $749. We'll see what happens there. But that's literally all the rumors combined into one video. I hope I gave it to you on a silver platter. I picked out the ones that I thought were the more accurate ones and saved the less accurate ones at the end, and that's really all I got to say. So that's the iPhone 14 lineup. This is exactly what most reports are believing is going to be, and of course, as we get closer, we'll update these stories, we'll get more in there. But let me hear your thoughts down below. Alrighty, story number 2, let's talk about the Samsung Galaxy S23. Now, as you know, the S22 has been a big hit for consumers, and Samsung seems to have really hit their stride by finally combining the Note and the Ultra into one device. Now, they've also released their foldables, which I have a very shocking surprise tomorrow, so stay tuned for your uploads. But overall, they have done generally well. Well, it seems that they are going to continue this momentum because according to another report, it seems that Samsung will indeed keep the form factor the same for the S23, but will have a bigger camera setup. However, they are also reporting that the form factor of the phone will be a little bit more slimmer in design. Now, here's my thing. I have used the S22 Ultra. My mother has the S22 Ultra. It's a great powerhouse of a phone. It is a little bit bulky, but considering all that's inside of that thing, I see no problem with it at all. I honestly think, for me, it's a great phone. I actually think it's fine if it's a little bit bigger because it's a powerhouse. But the thing that's throwing me off a little bit is, why would the cameras be more bigger and then you minimize the phone? Wouldn't you rather keep the same form factor, just make the cameras bigger? Nobody knows the thinking process of this rumor, so that's why I kind of want to go a little 50-50 on that. But it does say that yes, it will keep the same form factor, which is good news as always. My only hope is that they give the always Infinity O display. I would love to see Samsung finally put that Infinity O display, basically the same technology that's in the foldables, where it has like a full screen, it hides the camera, no punch hole. I would love to see that make its way over to the Ultra line because that's a premium flagship and I think that would be great. But if they're reserving that for the foldables, then that does kind of make a lot more sense. And the last story, the final story of the day, and then we are out of here, guys. And also, before we end this video, just want to make a quick announcement that yes, guys, I will be going on vacation for the next few weeks. Well, more like 10 days. So I will be uploading shorts to kind of bide the time. I'll also have some pre-recorded videos that will come out during the week to keep the uploads going. And then when I come back, I'll just do a full upload of our tech show. But anyway, the last story is the MacBook Pros for 2022. Now, as you know, it says here, according to Ming-Chi Kuo, that the brand new 14 and 16-inch MacBook Pros have entered mass production for the fourth quarter of 2022. And they are not only going to be having a new processor with the M2 Pro and M2 Pro Max, but it is also reported by Mr. Kuo that they will be reportedly ready for the end of the year, as it's stated before. And lastly, they will be using a newer chip design, which is smaller and less power consumption, and will be a significant improvement over the M1 Pro and M1 Max. Now, me, I have an M1 Pro MacBook Pro, and I love it. I have no complaints. I didn't go for the Max chip. I thought the Pro was perfect for me, especially for what I do on my channel and what I do in my personal life. So I don't see no reason for me to upgrade right now. Again, these MacBooks are built to last. These aren't like phones. Apple can try to sell them like phones, but if you've owned a Mac and you've had it for up to 7+ years, maybe a little longer, maybe a little less, who knows? But you know and I know they're built to last. So there's no need for me to go out right away, but the new nanometer processor, 5 nanometers to be precise, that's impressive. Very, very impressive. And that is it for today's episode of Technoid. Now guys, I really hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit the like button. If you disliked the video, you can hit the dislike button. That helps circulate my videos as well. As always, everyone, thank you so much for watching. I will see you all in the next episode. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Take care, stay safe, and get ready because the shorts are gonna be flowing in. Plus, we've got some more videos. And if you like my singing, which I've been doing a little bit more to build my confidence up, let me hear your support down and I'll post some more music for you to share. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, have a great day, and peace!